Now, how do we find out the trigonometric ratios? Now, you don't have to memorize this. There is a technique to make this table. It's better that you learn the technique so that once you make the table, it's easy for you to do the sums. Of course, over a period of time, you will be able to memorize these values. But initially, to start with, we should know how to make the table. So, we have drawn a table with angles 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Okay, these are the angles 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. And these are the 6 trigonometric ratios that I have written down: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec, secant, cot. Okay, this is the order: sine, cos, tan, cosec, secant, cot. Now I'll explain to you how we have to make this table. So initially, what we do is, this table can be made by writing on top here root of 0 by 4, root 1 by 4, root 2 by 4, root 3 by 4 and root 4 by 4. So this is easy. Okay, all you need to do is write root 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4. Everything is within roots. Now when we solve this, we will get the value of the sine. So 0 upon 4, that is the first one here, 0 upon 4. 0 upon anything is 0. So sine 0 value is 0. Then root of 1 by 4, root 1 is 1, root 4 is 2. So I've got the value of sine 30 as 1 upon 2. Now 2 upon 4. Now what we have to do is 2 and 4 we can cancel. 2 1s are 2 2s are. So what do we get? Root 1 upon 2. Now root 1 is 1 and root 2 will let it be as it is because the value of root 2 is irrational. So let it remain as it is. So the value of sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Then we have root 3 by 4. So root 3 again irrational. We can't do anything about it. And root 4 becomes 2. So the value of sine 60 is root 3 by 2. And 4 upon 4 we can cancel and write here 1. So root 1 is 1. So this is the most crucial step to write down the first line correctly. If you write the first line correctly, then the entire table will be correct. So you have to pay attention to how we do this. Now once we have this first line, okay, if you want I can explain to you once more because this is the crucial step. So I am writing here 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4 in order and taking the root. 0 by anything is 0. So I have got 0 here. Root of 1 by 4 I have got 1 by 2. This was 2 by 4, I have cancelled and got 1 by 2. Root 1 is 1 and root 2 is irrational, I have let it as it is. Root 3 by 4, root 3 as it is, root 4 we know is 2 and 4 upon 4 is 1, so root 1 will be 1. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Now once we do the sign, cos is just the reverse of sine, reverse in terms of the order. That means your last number here will become your first number here. So the last number here was 1, now it has become the first number 1. Then the last one, the root 3 by 2, second last becomes your second number, root 3 by 2, then 1 by root 2, half and 0. So your first number becomes last here and the last becomes first. So you are just reversing the order and writing this values of cos. Okay, so sine, that's why the sine column is important because cos is just the reverse order of cos. Now how do we get the value of tan? Now tan formula, please note down, is obtained by getting sine upon cos. So divide sine theta by cos theta. So 0 upon 1, 0. Divide 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, 2 and 2 gets cancelled, we get 1 upon root 3. 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2, they are same quantity, so when you divide that, you will get 1. Then root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, 2 and 2 gets cancelled, we get root 3. And 1 upon 0 is not defined. You cannot divide a number by 0. So we'll write ND or infinity or not defined. All are same. Okay, so we'll write it as not defined or infinity. So tan is obtained by dividing sine and cos. Now once we get the 3 basic trigonometric ratios, then we just have to take the reciprocals. So we know that cosec is the reciprocal of sine. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine, right? So sine 0 was 0. So cosec 0 will be 1 by 0. That's not defined. Then here we have 1 by 2. This will become 2. 1 by root 2 will become root 2. Root 3 by 2 will become 2 by root 3. And 1 will become 1 because reciprocal of 1 is 1 itself. Same way sec is the reciprocal of cos. So cos is 0 is 1. So reciprocal of 1 itself. Root 3 by 2 is 2 by root 3. This reciprocal will become root 2. Then 1 by 2 will become 2 and 0 will become 1 by 0 again, not defined. And cot similarly will be the reciprocal of tan. So cot is the reciprocal of tan. So tan is 0, reciprocal of 0, 1 by 0 not defined. Then this is 2, 2 means 2 by 1, so reciprocal of that, cot is here, cot is the reciprocal of tan, so 1 by root 3 will become root 3, reciprocal of 1 will become 1 itself, reciprocal of root 3 will become 1 upon root 3, and the reciprocal of 1 by 0 will become 0 by 1, that is 0. So once you do sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot are the reciprocals, right? So this table is important. It's better that you understand and try to make this table on your own once, so that in the exam you will first make the table, and then based on the table, if question comes, you can just look at the value and do it. And better is, as you practice the sum, some values you will be able to remember and directly substitute. But initially you should know how to make the table, so that you don't get stuck when we have problems based on these values.